Yes, sir. My man Maj and I am back. Y'all, I'm back with another lit video. Y'all know what time it is. Man, I am feeling so good right now because I just see my channel just progressing. I love the support. I appreciate the support. I want y'all to just keep sharing, keep getting my videos out there. I'm going hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to keep dropping lit videos, lit content just back to back. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to just drop some lit stuff for y'all. You see what I'm saying? But today, y'all already know what it is from the title. We now on part 3. I'm finna go get my hair cut right now. Finna go get myself looking nice and right because I'm looking crazy. I need to stop doing that. I be going a little long time without getting my hair cut looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop doing that. But today, like I said, it's a good day. I'm finna go get my hair cut, come back, then we gonna go ahead and hop on part 3. We gonna hop on part 3. I gotta go ahead and tell y'all what happened because I know y'all want to know. Yo, what happened when you went to jail, my nigga? Like, tell us what went on when you was in there? Like, nigga, put us on game. On God, I'm finna put y'all on game. Y'all already know what it is. Let me go get myself straight. Just keep sharing me. You know what I'm saying? Keep sharing my videos. Keep getting them out there to everybody. Let your friends, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody know that your boy, my man Maj, drop lit content. Yes, sir. Oh, snap. What it do, gang? I'm feeling good. Your boy just got chopped up. He did my little beard or whatever. Yeah, we feeling good, yo. But let me go ahead and head to the store first, go get me a little something, and then we finna go ahead and go to the crib. I'm finna roll up like I do. My man Maj got to get it in. Finna go ahead and touch bases on part 3. I know some of y'all probably like, bruh, what it is, bruh? Let us know what's up. And I'm finna let y'all know what's up. So let me go ahead and get to the crib, and we gonna hop right on that. What it do? My man gang, you already know what it is. I'm back at the crib. I'm feeling nice and spiffy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling good. I done already started rolling up. I done already started, you know what I'm saying? I had to get right. I had to, gang. My fault. Anyways, I got my incense burning already, so it's smelling nice and good in here. It's not smelling bad. Let's go ahead and hop into part 3. I know y'all probably like, bro, hop into part 3 before I get on your ass. Hey gang, don't get on my ass. I'm finna hop into part 3. So check it. You remember I told y'all, that it might sound a little loud too, cause they doing some construction beside me and it's pretty loud. So I'm gonna try to talk loud, gang. You know what it is. But check it. Remember I told y'all they pulled me, so I'm in the back seat now. Go ahead and look at that replay right quick while I hit this.
So he done goddamn turned the goddamn camera on like the. So he done turned the camera on. So I'm like, all right. What is the warrant out for?
All right, gang, y'all seen the replay? Check it. Backtrack it. So right when he started telling me that I gotta go to jail, like he telling me that I gotta get in the back seat, Brianna started going crazy. She was like, no, why? This and third, she was going nuts. I know she probably didn't want me to say it, but I had to say it. But she was going nuts. She was mad. So now I'm in the back seat. So remember I told you, turn the camera on. So now the camera on, right? So check it, gang. So I'm like, all right. So I know he got the camera on for a reason, just in case I say something so that way he can use it or whatever. I already know. So mind you, let me tell you, you need to read me my Miranda rights. Anyways, check it. So he turned the camera on, so I'm like, I ain't even finna say that much too, bro. I'm gonna just be keeping, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say a little short stuff. So I'm like, what's my case going on again? So I remember I told y'all he on the computer. So he on the computer, he searched, he didn't have my little name up or whatever, and he was telling me that it's a hit and run felony, and I'm like, man, come on. I'm like, bro, I didn't even run. I came right back to the scene. You feel me, gang? I came right back to the scene. So I'm like, how you gonna, I'm like, come on, man. That's why I told him too. I was like, look, I came right back to the scene. I don't know how they gonna give me that hit and run felony. He was like, I don't know what happened, but he was like, that's what happened, man. He said, look, he said, you should go and say it or whatever, tell him that or whatever. So I'm like, whatever you saying, whatever. So check it. Alright, gang, so you know I was already like, I don't know what's about to go down. I don't know what this is. I'm like, this is my first time ever happening, gang. So I'm like, alright, so mind you, I'm in that tight car, tight handcuffs on. Remember I told you he had the massive tight handcuffs. So I'm in the back seat, massive tight handcuffs. I'm like, bro, I'm mad as hell. Gonna get downtown or whatever, just get this shit situated so I could get out. You see what I'm saying, gang? That's all I'm thinking right now. In my head, I'm thinking, alright, let me go ahead and head down there, get this shit situated so I can get the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get up out of there. I ain't trying to be in there all day. You see what I'm saying? So, mind you, bring it back one more time. Mind you, that day, it was Friday. Boom. So he telling me, I'm like, dang, so I'm going to be able to get out, right? I'm going to be able to get out, you know what I'm saying, and get myself situated. He like, nah, I don't know. You might have to sit he said you might have to sit till Monday to speak to a judge. I'm like, come on, man. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, nah, you playing. I'm like, hell nah, I ain't trying to do that. So, that's what he telling me. So now we heading, so I'm in the backseat heading to downtown. Halfway there, fuck around and can't even feel my hands no more. Them had got numb. I ain't gonna lie, gang. My hands got numb, gang. So, I'm like, I can't feel my hands. I told him, I was like, but these handcuffs tight. He was like, all right, when we get there, we'll loosen them up. I'm like, all right. So, we pulling into this back. So now I'm like, I already know how to get downtown. I already know where we at. So I'm like, so then we get downtown and we start hitting these little back roads. Gang, we start hitting little back roads, gang. Like dark roads, gang. And I'm like, little back roads. And I'm like, come on, I'm just thinking in my head, like, where we going? So then he started getting on the mic. He like, so we pulling in. So then we get to this little back garage. And then another officer start opening up the gates. I'm like, oh, so this way y'all bring the motherfuckers at. And like, this way you go when you go downtown to get arrested. Boom. So I'm like, all right. So he talking to me. He like, man. So I'm thinking at first he was gonna because the way he came off at me, I'm thinking he was like one of them black cops. He was a black cop. I'm thinking he was like one of them black cops that was trying to act white. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but the ones that be just doing too much. You don't gotta do all of that. But anyways, so he was one of them. So I'm like, I thought he was. So he was actually cool though. He was like, as soon as he got out of the car, he started talking to me. He like, hey, yeah, he like, so what's the problem? He was like, so what happened? So how you get this or whatever? And I'm like, man, I got in a little wreck. And then that's when I took off, came back to the scene or whatever, and I was trying to get myself situated, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to hit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay. He was like, man, he was like, I appreciate you not giving me no hard time tonight, man. He was like, I thought you, he was like, my bad. I thought you was going to give me a hard time. I'm like, man, look, man, I don't care about none of that, nigga. I was like, man, I'm trying to get this shit situated so I can get out of here, bro. I said, I ain't got time to be playing around, man. So he like, man, he might have been capping anyway. He might have been capping, gang, but he was like, oh man, I don't like going to go get my own kind. I don't like going to go get my own kind. I'm like, at first I was like, all right. Then I was like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm like, come on, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. You probably goddamn don't give a fuck. You not give a fuck. You probably go for everybody, nigga. Anyway, so gang. So we walking in, gang, and I'm like, I'm sitting there. So we sit in the little pod area. So now I'm like, all right. So then I started feeling weird. That's why I started feeling weird when he was like, you're gonna have to come to this little back room in a little bit to take your fingerprint and take your picture. And I'm like, come on, man. I was like, man, damn, I'm really in this motherfucker. I'm really in this bitch. But anyways, I'm like, all right. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna let you see your phone. He was like, I'm gonna let you see your phone and make you a little call or whatever. Because he had my little phone right in his hand. He was like, I'm gonna let you do your little phone or whatever before we do that. And see if you wanna call somebody. He was like, cause you ain't give me no hard time. And I was like, all right. So I was already asking him anyway. I was like, can I get my phone? Anyways, on top of that. So he gave me my phone, boom. I'm on my phone already blowing up around this time. My jump was already going crazy. So I start immediately calling my mom. I was like, so is y'all already on the way to come see what's up? They are already telling me, my girl telling me, like, we already on the way. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you straight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bet y'all got what I needed. Boom. So now after I'm on doing my little calls or whatever, so then they already telling me that they on the way. So then he was like, let me see your phone or whatever. And I'm like, damn, this shit real. I'm like, all right, man. So I done gave him my phone. Dude done threw my phone in the bag and threw my little stuff in the bag. And I'm like, all right. So he took me in the back room. He done picked me up. So he done stood me up. It was like, come on, let's go in the room. So we go into the room. So we go in this little back room. So he was like, it's a sheriff in there. So the sheriff was like, you know what I'm saying? go ahead and get your fingerprint. And I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to get no bond or nothing. That's what I'm telling him. I'm like, dang, so ain't nothing like that gonna go on? I ain't gonna be able to get no bond? He was like, I don't know yet. So he put my fingerprint in. I'm like, all right, man. So he done sat me back down on the chair. And so then he pulled this little, it was this little camera thing on the wall. So he was like, take your picture or whatever. I took my picture. I had stood, took my picture. I'm taking my picture like, come like, bro, let me get up out of here. You feel me, gang? I was ready to get up out of here, gang. So I took my little picture, then he sat me down. So it's like a lot of cops walking in and out. There's a lot of cops walking in and out. So then I hear this dude come in there. I had to put that down, gang. But so check it. He was rowdied up. He was turned up. He was like, man, what the F, this and that and the third. And I was like, this some bull crap. Blase, he going hard. So I'm like, dude, man, this I don't know what. He already know what the dealio is for him. I'm like, gang, he already know what's up. All right, let me see what's up with me. The officer that actually arrested me came in there and got me. We went in the pod area. So like 10 minutes go by, we in the pod area. I'm with the dude that's blinking. The dude that's blinking, he going hard. I'm talking about he's snapping in there. He like, man, F this some old boy. He was like, F y'all, this. Like, he just blinking. Like, he just was snapping. So I'm like, all right, I'm just looking at dude. I'm like, bro, this dude crazy. This dude, he already know what the dealio is. He had an ankle monitor on too. So then the officer came to me. He was like, all right, so he was like, I'm gonna have to talk to the little judge or whatever. So I went over to this little booth area. You know where you go talk to somebody that's in jail through the glass type joint. So I go to this little booth area to talk to him, and I was like, he was like, oh, so this your first time getting arrested? And I was like, yeah. He was like, so how much money did you have in your wallet? And I was like, I think I had like $100 in my wallet. And he was like, so what we gonna do is, he said, since it's your first time getting arrested, he was like, what we gonna do is, we're gonna let you out on the first time release. You know what I'm saying? Like your first time going to jail, first time getting out type joint. So it's like, we're gonna let you out your first time or whatever. So he was like, so you have to make sure. He was telling me, I'm gonna have to make sure that I go to court. As soon as he said that, I said, gang, I was on game. My man, gang. As soon as he said that, I said, yeah, I'm gonna go to court. Oh God. There wasn't no way around it. I was gonna go to court. That's exactly what happened too. I got me a lawyer anyway. I told him, I said, I'm gonna get me a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay. And that's exactly what I did, gang. I did get me a lawyer to, you know what I'm saying, to handle that and get that taken care of, you know what I'm saying, the good way. So he's like, so yeah, you gonna sign this saying that you making sure, he was like, you gonna sign this stating that you gonna come to court, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna come to court, you see what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. Anyways, he signed my little paper stating that I'm gonna get out. So he's saying like, all right, sign right here, you know what I'm saying? This is just my initial. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, I gets it in, boom. You know what I'm saying, gang? Cause I'm ready to get up out of there. I ain't trying to be in there, you see what I'm saying? So I done signed my paper, boom. So we go sit down. So then he was like, all right, bet. So he was like, all right, go sit down. So the officer took me back to go sit down. So then the officer tell me that he gone. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, where are you going? Oh, he's like, I'm gone. So anyways, another cop come get me. A white cop come get me. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right, bro, about to go ahead and give me my belongings. And we about to skate up out of here. Because that's what he just told me that was happening. You see what I'm saying? I just talked to him. He said, I'm going to sign myself out, basically. And that's what's going on. So he got down, he was like, all right, come on, come with me. So he goes back into that little room again where I took my picture and I got my finger scanned. So, gang, now we in the room, gang. So now I'm getting a little frustrated because I'm like, I'm supposed to be leaving now. Gang, I get a little frustrated because I'm like, I'm supposed to be leaving now. He already done said I could swerve. He already told me I could go. So, I'm talking, so they talking, so they like, he was like, so now we gotta see what's up with him. So the whole time they saying what's up with me, I'm still hearing it. Remember I told you that dude that was in that blanket, he's still in there blanket, like he going hard. I'm like, all right, so now I hear him like, I think he was banging on something too. He was making like loud noise, banging on something. So I'm like, so he stood up to go see what's up with him, so he come back in. So now I'm in there with two. It's a sheriff right here on the computer, and there's another sheriff beside me. And so then the officer was like, oh, so he was like, all right, so we're gonna have to end up taking him upstairs. As soon as he said that, I said, hold on. I said, I just signed myself out. They said I could go. He said, oh, okay. Then he stood up and he walked out. The officer that was right beside me, not the one that was on the computer. So he stood up and swerved out. I'm like, yeah, cause bro just said I could swerve. You got me fucked up. Like, hell no. So he swerved out, boom. So then he come back with my paperwork. I was like, I told him, I said I had signed my paperwork. He come back with my paperwork. He was like, He was like, oh yeah, he supposed to be leaving. So then they get back to sitting down. So I'm looking at him like, I'm staring both at him like, I'm looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let's walk out. Nigga, let's leave. I'm looking at them like, I'm ready to go now. I done signed out. You just said I signed let's go. Let's make this happen. I'm looking at them like, bro, what's up? So, gang, they wanted a nigga. They wanted me in there. The lady was, so while I'm sitting in there, a lady calls on the phone, boom. So she like, what's up with the person that's supposed to be coming or whatever? So I'm like, I'm listening to them on the phone call, and then he like, oh, he was able to leave, and she was like, yeah, I better have that same type of energy with somebody else or something like that. I'm like, hold on, is y'all trying to keep a nigga in here? She was like, cause y'all supposed to be setting him up. I'm like, hold on, man. I'm just sitting there like, hold on, just chill, let me leave. You see what I'm saying? Gang, they trying to keep me in there. I'm like, let me leave. Anyways, I'm still sitting there about 10 minutes. They get off the phone, still sitting there about 10, 15 more minutes. So then the officer that arrested me come back to come get me. He come back in the room. He was like, all right, come on, you come with me. And I'm like, all right, bad. So we good. So I'm like, he about to escort me out. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, he about to escort me out. So he come to me. He was like, soon as we come out the room, we make a right. After he came, like, you know what I'm saying, when he came and got me, we making a right now. Soon as we make a right and come out there, I'm looking at the dude, bruh, started snapping again. As soon as he seen us, he was like, bruh, he's like, how y'all keep dealing with him and y'all ain't even dealing with me? He was like, bruh, this fucking monitor keep talking, bruh. Take this. He was like, bruh, take this ankle monitor off. And I'm like, looking at him like, damn, he's snapping. I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. In my head, I'm like, he's snapping. He's like, bro, take this monitor off, bro. He's like, I'm already here now. What y'all still need this on me? I'm like, dang, he going crazy. Anyways, boom. Then that's when he hit me with some good news, gang. He was like, oh, so you're going to be able to leave. He was like, all right, we about to go ahead and let you go ahead and go. I'm about to give you your stuff. As soon as he said that, I said, oh, yeah, let's go. Give me my stuff. He came, he went to the little bag area. He grabbed my little bag, came to me. He was like, look, so we're going to make this little right. He handed my bag. He was like, we're going to make this little right. We're going to come down this little hallway, and then you're going to come out these little side doors. I'm like, all right, bet. So as soon as I walk out there, I'm on the side of the busy road. Like, the way it's set up, it's a busy road right there on the left side. So I left out right on the left side. I was like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, we free. I'm out of here. I'm like, no, sir, because I was not trying to do it, gang. I was not trying to do that. So let me put that down. So as soon as I come around the little corner, I see my mama and my girl in my car. I start doing my little jig. Damn. I started doing my little jig, gang. I had to get it in because I was like, yes, sir, we free. Gets in the car. I'm like, they're telling me, they're like, oh, so what happened? Yo, you was able to get out? We was just about to go in there and see what was going on, but they ain't get up yet. Like, they ain't going in there yet because it was like pretty quick. So I was like, oh, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was able to sign myself out. So they're like, oh, okay, we're good then. So next thing you know, guess what's to the right of me? I'm in the back seat. My girl driving, my mama in the front seat. My girl driving, my mama in the front seat. I'm in the back seat. Guess what's on the right side of me? My Chick-fil-A on gang. My Chick-fil-A was right beside me, gang. So look, check it. So I was like, man, so check it. Remember, I was already in there. I'm already in there for probably in there for 2 hours, gang. So next thing you know, it went on to grab me about 3 fries. Boom. So now we swerving to the crib. Boom, we done drop my mom off. We done swerve to the crib. As soon as I get in the crib, gang, first place I go is to my bed. I was like, oh, I gotta feel my big bed. Jumped on my bed. You know, I already know what was next, gang. Because remember I told you, I thought I already blazed before I went. So I'm already feeling good. But it's starting to wear down around this time. So I'm hungry now, gang. You know what I'm about to do. Threw my food in the microwave on the plate. You know what I'm saying? Smashed my food. Had a good night. You know what I'm saying? Ate my 2 cookies. Y'all know what it was. Y'all know what it was. I wasn't in there for a long time. I was glad. Like, I did not have to spend no days in fucking jail. I was glad. Man, that wasn't nothing but God right there. Let me get on out of there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know if y'all like this story time. Yes, sir. Y'all already know what time it is, Mama and March. We out of here. We lit. We turned. We on that road to 1K subscribers. Yes, sir. Let me know if y'all think I should do another story time. I got a lot of stories because, you know, your boy done been through a lot. So y'all just let me know what type of idea, what story time you think I should talk about, and I'm gonna do it. My man, gang, get up out of here, gang.
They see we got it, making profits in the industry. Wonder how I got it, what's the process, what's the chemistry? When I was starving, Billy stacking wasn't shit to me. Now when they got my racks up, you won't be friends with me. You mad I got my racks up, I'm dripping and you know Virgil made the bottom to drip.
Damn, that's my man Maj right there. God damn.
We out of here, man.
We out of here, bro.
Next me, I hold them, get along, yeah. I started from the bottom, you